doing on our road?
I was taking the scenic route to go see Granny. Well, if you and your Granny don't get out of here soon, you're both going to be eaten by wolves. What have you done to Granny?
She's taking oxygen, but not for long.
That's a good idea. What are you doing?
Casting a wicked curse.
And the only way to break it is to know everything about oxygen, which is impossible. No!
Wicked always wins. What's wrong?
These mean people cast a wicked curse on me and my Granny, and pretty soon she won't be able to breathe. The only way to stop it is to learn everything about oxygen, but that's impossible.
Well, I happen to know a whole lot about oxygen. Allow me to show you. Let's start out with where oxygen is on the periodic table. It's colored green because according to the key that means it is a nonmetal, and it's outlined in blue because that means it's a gas at room temperature.
What does the O stand for?
The O is the symbol for oxygen.
What is the atomic mass?
Oxygen has 8 protons, which are positive, and 8 neutrons, which are neutral, and it gives it the atomic mass of 15.99 with an isotope of 16. Hence, oxygen 16, the most common version of oxygen.
How can you tell how many protons there are?
You can tell the number of protons by the atomic number located above the O.
How can there be something positive without something negative to balance it out?
Things called electrons, which are negative, and they balance out the positive protons. There are 2 electrons in the first shell and 6 on the second shell, because there needs to be the same number of positive and negative to make it equal.
I'm still confused. How did you know these things?
Since oxygen is in the second row, it has 2 electron shells, and the small numbers in the top right-hand corner show how many electrons are in each shell. The bottom number of that shows how many valence electrons there are, or the electrons in the outermost shell. Since it has 6 valence electrons, it is very active because it wants to have a complete outer shell, which would contain 8 electrons. Does that make it clearer?
Totally. Can we speed things up a bit so I can go find my grandmother?
Speaking of families, oxygen also has a family.
I don't understand. Does it have siblings or something?
Not really. You see, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and polonium all have 6 valence electrons, which make up the oxygen family, or family 16.
Is there a way 2 elements could be together?
Yes, actually, that is called bonding.
Hot chocolate break.
As long as it has cinnamon on it.
I've almost learned everything about oxygen. But just in case, maybe we should do some real training.
I know just the person to teach us to sword fight!
Yay!
Remember, I must also teach you some interesting facts about oxygen.
Like what?
Well, oxygen is colorless, odorless, and tasteless.
This is boring. Let's fight. Oh, nice try. Good form, though.
Do what I did.
Okay.
Want to stop?
When you find something worth fighting for, you never give up.
I mean, do you want to know some more facts?
Oh, fine.
It's very important to plants.
Isn't it used in photosynthesis?
Correct. During photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water and then give out oxygen. It is also very important to the human body.
I actually know this one. Isn't it used in blood circulation and digestion and other processes in the body?
You know your stuff.
I do love my books.
More fighting! Did you know that oxygen destroys harmful bacteria in the human body so humans can survive without it?
Really? Right now?
I am a factual person. I cannot stop. How did we do, mentor?
Give us all your gold, you little mouse.
No! Our plans are foiled! How'd you learn so much about oxygen so fast?
I found a super factual person.
And you're going down!
Never!
Uh-oh!
You can never escape me. Wicked always wins.
We will always find you!
And
That's it.
Never!
no, wait, stop.
Never!